Today's shared reading is called Going West, and our standard is assess point of view and purpose, and our skill is distinguish points of view. So we're going to continue on with our unit of distinguishing points of view, where we're thinking about the differences in the way that people feel or view a situation. Usually, people with different points of view have different opinions about a situation. So let's see what happens in this story, Going West. After the last dust storm, Ma and Pa made a decision. We had to leave Oklahoma. For weeks, the dust had filled the air, choking our crops. All season, nothing had grown, and our money was running out. Our farm was worth nothing. Everyone was losing weight, and my youngest brother's cough would not leave him. We'd even heard stories that the dust was clogging the gears of automobiles, so they couldn't be driven anymore. If that happened, we would be stuck in Oklahoma forever. There was a time when I dreaded picking crops in the hot sun, but now I missed it. We spent so much time inside trying to escape the dust. I was bored and fearful all at once as I watched the dust blow under our door. As the oldest, I wanted to help, but we could do little in this dust. We have to leave while we still can, John, Pa told me. We'll go west and work on someone else's farm. Finally, I had something to do. I busied myself packing the truck. We took all we could without weighing down our truck. Dry foods like cornmeal, flour, and beans would feed us. We also took our hen, hoping she would keep providing eggs for us. It was odd to drive somewhere new, not knowing what we would find there, but I was thankful to be moving instead of stuck in one place. I was grateful for fresh air in my face as the truck drove away from the dust. But the drive seemed endless, and fear flooded in. What would we find out west? Would there be work for us? What if we were stuck again, just in a different place? One night we rested for dinner, and Ma mixed cornmeal and water in a skillet. As night fell, I watched the stars twinkling against the dark sky. Many people before me had gazed up, wondering what the future held, and I took comfort in thinking about them. Soon we would have a new life, and I hoped it would be a better one. So, boys and girls, what you might notice is that we're not thinking about two different people's point of views in this story. We're thinking about how the main character's point of view changed, right? So think about how the character was in the beginning of the story. In the beginning of the story, he was kind of depressed, bored, sad. The way he looked at the situation was like it was hopeless, right? He felt hopeless, like nothing good was going to come. And by the end of the story, his point of view had changed, right? He started feeling hopeful. He even says, soon we would have a new life, and I hoped it would be a better one. So his point of view changed. He went from feeling hopeless and depressed at the beginning of the story to hopeful and determined at the end of the story. So, point of view is not necessarily always a difference between two people. Sometimes a person's point of view can change about something, like the main character in this story.